Please be better than old. Please be better than old. Please be better than old. So, Knock at the Cabin is the latest film from M. Night Shyamalan, in which we follow a family as they're taking a vacation at this gorgeous cabin within the woods. Unfortunately, though, their vacation is cut short when 4 people come into their cabin, claiming that they're there to prevent the apocalypse. Alrighty guys, so let's get into Knock at the Cabin.
Excellent!
As you all know, when it comes to me and M. Night Shyamalan's previous film, Old, well, you all know that I am not particularly a fan of that film. And as a matter of fact, if you want to see my review of Old, go to the description below. But just so you guys know, not a fan of that movie. When it comes to M. Night Shyamalan's filmography, his films are very hit or miss. When he misses big time. But at the same time, though, when M. Night Shyamalan hits, his hits are either solid or they're freaking fantastic. Well, guys, when it comes to Knock at the Cabin, I'm so happy to say that Knock at the Cabin is a solid hit from M. Night Shyamalan. The performances, I thought, for the most part, were all either very good or, well, fantastic. I want to give a big shout out to the little girl who plays the daughter of this family. I thought she was terrific in the film, given that she's going up against some pretty great actors here, and not that she held her own very well. Another actor I have to give huge praise to is Rupert Grint. Yes, Ron Weasley from Harry Potter Returns, and I thought he was great in the film. I can't say too much about him, but I thought Rupert Grint was great in the film. I also thought that Jonathan Groff did a great job in the film. Ben Aldridge I thought was terrific. I loved their chemistry together, and I really cared about them as a family. And I must talk about Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista in this film, he was, to say the least, he was incredible. I've been a fan of Dave Bautista ever since his days as a wrestler, and seeing his career flourish, going from wrestling to Guardians to the Galaxy, seeing the roles that he's done since then, and now with him in Knock at the Cabin, seeing the performance he gave here just makes me decide to see where Dave Bautista is going to go from Knock at the Cabin as an actor. Something that I really enjoyed about this movie was seeing these two groups of people, one family and this group of strangers who I've never met. While this family obviously does not want to be there, this group of strangers does not want to be there as much as the family does. And I really enjoyed seeing when everything went down and how this group of strangers just reacted to everything going along. I was really taken aback by that. I also really liked the way that M. Night Shyamalan not only directed the film for the most part, but also the way that he builds and just builds and builds tension throughout the entire thing. M. Night Shyamalan did such a great job of building and just winding that tension so down, like just a wung up guitar tune that's just ready to snap. I was impressed as can be that M. Night Shyamalan pulled off certain parts when it comes to his directing that I didn't think he'd be able to do as experienced as a director that M. Night Shyamalan is. Love or hate the guy, I should say that right now. Something that I really enjoyed, I should say for the most part, is how M. Night Shyamalan shoots this movie. Knock at the Cabin, to say the least, is a cool and a gorgeous looking movie. There are certain things that M. Night Shyamalan does with the camera here that were really cool. Knock at the Cabin is a film that's almost at 2 hours. It's about an hour 40 minutes. And let me tell you guys right now, Knock at the Cabin did not feel even close. That Knock at the Cabin maybe felt an hour 20. This movie flies right by.
Well, that's just fucking great!
While Knock at the Cabin is light years better than Old, unfortunately this film still has its fair share of issues. For the most part, I thought that M. Night Shyamalan did a really good job directing this film. There were still some aspects when it came down to his directing, which the execution that I don't think worked as well as it could have. Some of the performances in this movie, all I'll say is right now, one in particular I thought was a bit undercooked. Also, some of the dialogue in the film is, well, to say the least, it's pretty bad. There is some bad dialogue in the film. There are certain sections of this film where characters, let's just say this, they make some stupid And I mean, stupid decisions. Yeah, one part in particular just really frustrated me to say the least. Let's talk about the cinematography briefly, and you guys know where I'm going with this. If you guys have seen M. Night Shyamalan's previous film, there is something he does with close-ups where he puts a close-up so close on a character's face that it's like an extreme close-up. There are multiple times throughout this film where M. Night Shyamalan puts a camera so close to a character's face, like this close, and I was just going like, okay, M. Night, just bat the camera away, maybe a few inches, and you've got your shot. Just pack it away. Just back your freaking camera away. I completely get it's a trademark of his, but it's a trademark of his that personally I can't stand, and it makes for some very awkward shots. Talk about one more thing in particular, and that's the film's ending. Now, obviously, no spoilers, but personally, on my end, I am not really a fan of how the film ended on my end personally, as I thought the film's ending, the ending just didn't altogether work for me.
And here we go.
So overall, Knock at the Cabin is a movie that has a lot of things I liked about it, but at the same time, it has things that I wasn't so much a fan of either. But as an overall film, I'm happy to say that this was a solid hit from M. Night Shyamalan. All in all, I'm going to give Knock at the Cabin a 3 out of 5. You're either going to hate this movie, or you're going to like this film, or you might be somewhere in the middle, and for me personally, I am right in the middle. So comment down below and let me know, what did you guys think of Knock at the Cabin? Did you like the film? Did you hate the film? Or did you think it was just okay? Let me know below. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. I'm also on Snapchat, so if you guys want to follow me on all those social media platforms, all the links in the usernames are in the description below. I hope you all enjoyed my review of Knock at the Cabin. If so, please hit that like button, also subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell for my latest review goes live. If you guys want to see my previous 2 videos, please click it right there or right there. And of course, if my next review or video goes live, I will see you all next time.